What's up, my friend? Welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic day full of kind and happiness. Kenneth Lonergan's Manchester by the Sea isn't just a film, it's a raw, non-sentimental examination of unbearable loss and the kind of guilt that shatters a life beyond repair. This is a powerful, deeply moving drama that completely immerses the viewer, making it one of the most affecting cinematic experiences in recent memory. By 20 minutes in, you'll be entirely invested in the struggling character, Lee Chandler.
The weights of the past.
The narrative centers on Lee Chandler, played by Casey Affleck in an Oscar-winning performance. A withdrawn Boston janitor whose emotionally stale life is disrupted by the death of his older brother Joe. Lee is forced to return to his hometown, Manchester by the Sea, to handle the funeral and, crucially, assume guardianship of his 12-year-old nephew. The return is immediately filled with tension, as the town is steeped in the memories of a tragedy Lee desperately fled years ago. The film uses effective flashbacks to gradually reveal the horrifying source of Lee's emotional isolation. This revelation is handled with crushing emotional honesty. Though legally cleared, the guilt has essentially paralyzed him, turning him into a man incapable of accepting comfort or forgiveness. The script brilliantly exposes how some wounds simply don't heal, and for Lee, his personal quiet burden.
Navigating new dynamics.
The core of the film's present-day conflict is an unexpected pairing of Lee and his nephew Patrick. Lee is closed off and gloomy, unable to cope with the sudden responsibility of full-time parenting, while Patrick is an active, typical teenager balancing hockey, a band, and 2 girlfriends. Both characters are handled with remarkable authenticity. They feel like real people dealing with death in their own separate ways. Patrick's outgoing nature clashes against Lee's stubborn, creating a believable and sometimes humorous tension that prevents the film from becoming relentlessly grim. The film's most heartbreaking confrontation, the encounter between Lee and his now remarried ex-wife, who's played by Michelle Williams, is a devastating piece of acting and writing. The ex-wife's desperate, tearful attempt to apologize and connect is met by Lee's inability to even acknowledge her pain, a testament to the depth of the pain he carries. His refusal to accept forgiveness shows a man who believes he is truly unforgivable. This scene alone is enough to affirm Affleck's performance as one of the best in modern cinema.
Final verdict.
Manchester by the Sea is not a story about recovering in the conventional sense. Lee ultimately realizes he can't beat it, meaning he cannot conquer his trauma enough to stay in Manchester and commit to raising his nephew full-time. The film's non-easy editing, where he arranges for a trusted friend to adopt Patrick, allowing the boy to stay in his community while Lee returns to Boston is a perfectly realistic and subtle conclusion. This is a solid 10 out of 10 movie and a true masterpiece. The performances, especially from Affleck, are truly amazing, portraying a depth of pain that is almost unbearable to witness. It's a rare film that genuinely affected me, truly hitting the core of my emotions. If you are looking for a powerful, deeply humane story about trauma, grief, and a difficult, awkward continuation of life after tragedy, this is a perfect movie and essential viewing. Now, if you think that this movie is a 10 out of 10, a 5 out of 10, or a 1 out of 10, well, then I'm happy for you. Please let me know why in the comments below. And if you made it this far into the video, well, that means you should like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Okay? Do it. Do it.
Thank you. Take care, and I will see you in the next movie, okay? And as always, in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.